Good morning, good morning, good morning. So today is August 27th. It's 9:30. I'm on my way to work. I gotta get there by 10. I should be there by 10. So, I don't know. I'm just feeling weird today. I don't have no real, like, my normal anxiety about work. Like, I usually would be like really disorientated and really just disassociating, trying to get out of my skin, get out of my body, and trying to avoid all the stressors at work. But I'm really trying to, like, be more accepting of my anxiety and the stressors and trying not to avoid it so that I can stop living in the fight or flight mode, stop living in fear that all my fears are going to come true at the same time. So anyways, I don't know. I woke up this morning, I woke up early, and it's crazy because I woke up before my alarm, and I really wanted to lay back down, but I decided to do the things that I needed to do for the morning and then lay back down. And I thought that I would feel better. I thought that this routine would actually be more feasible and more enjoying, but it's like I laid there and I knew I had time to lay there and I still didn't feel any joy. I don't even know, like, what feeling I'm actually chasing, what I'm actually trying to achieve. I just feel like I don't know. But I did see something on Instagram about it's normal to pivot at 39, change your career, start a business at 40, whatever. And it basically was just trying to remind you that you're still on time for the life you want. Like, it don't have to happen as soon as you turn 30 or 31, 32, like 33, like some people, it doesn't click for real until like 36, 37, 38. And that's okay. I really needed that because I just feel like such a late developer. Like, I know, because I know there are certain things that I am lacking, that I'm missing. And I'm just like, if only I would have been more disciplined, been more strict with myself when I was younger. But it's like, it's never too late. You always start today. And yeah, I really just want to get to a point where I'm accepting and just loving my life for what it is. Like, seriously. I was talking to ChatGPT yesterday, and I really loved them down because they also calmed my mind, because I just wrote everything how I was feeling. It was this long, random paragraph. But I love that they could, like, decipher every point that I was making. I was like, and on this fact, you said you feel like you want to quit your job, but I don't think you should quit your Every time I say that, they tell me not to quit. And I know it's good advice, but I do not want to hear it. They're like, you want to quit because you want to escape and you feel like you'll get the relief. And which I know is true. Like, I know if today was my last day, I'll be like, oh, thank God. But then it's like the extra stress of, okay, so what you about to do to pay your bills? Because your rent due next month in 2 weeks. How's that going to work? And it was like, you really need to focus on generating some more income and really really just understanding that this job is not your life sentence. This is just what you're doing right now. And I'm like, okay, you got it. But at the end of the day, I'll be thinking to myself, like, girl, I've been doing this for 4 years though. Like, 4 years is a long time, and I just keep seeing the years go by. And I just keep, looking at my coworkers and understanding and accepting that they've been here. And I'm sure at year 4 they was like, I'm not gonna be here much longer. And now they at year 9, year 10, year 13. And I don't want that to be bad. But at the same time, it's like, I don't even know where I want to pivot. I was looking into insurance sales, but I don't know if I want to sell nobody no insurance, girl. You know how long it took me to purchase insurance and get insurance? Yeah, no. I don't know. It all sounds good. Everything else looks good on paper, but I just feel like everything, just because it's for somebody else, doesn't mean it's gonna work for me. And that be my whole thing. Girl, they done pulled over the semi-truck. Dang. That's crazy. And I've been thinking, like my cousin, she's a truck driver, and she be traveling and going everywhere. Like, honestly, that was one of the trades that I wanted to do, because I knew, like, just get your CDL, get on the road, start driving. I know it's not that simple though. My whole thing is I don't like driving. I don't like driving. I'm really terrible with directions, and I just don't have time, because at the end of the day, it's still a job, and it is still like time restraints and commitments that you gotta meet. That the way I drive, you in a rush, go ahead. I'm not about to. I don't defensively drive. I don't. I just get out the way, because I only been in one car accident myself. That was my fault. But other than that, I just seen too many car accidents, been in too many, and I just don't even be having the time. So there is that. That was a skunk. They done ran over a skunk, and it's smelly. But yeah. So anyways, I saw this video on Threads, and I guess in Nepal, I don't even know how to describe it. I don't even know what it was exactly, but they said, I'm just paraphrasing and really making this up, but they said like a glacier had fell. I don't know, it's a bunch of water, mud, sludge, whatever. Just the whole country, not the whole country, but that little section, I guess. I don't know. It was crazy. It was something that you would see on like Final Destination movie or something, but it was real life. Like, that's crazy. And it's so crazy to me because I felt so desensitized to it. Like, it's like, it is real, but like, it's so over there that it's not real to me. But it is real. And it's crazy because real things like that are happening in the world. And I'm sitting up here complaining about this job. Girl, be for real. Sometimes I just be tired of myself, for real. Like, I really need to get it together. But yeah, I'm just trying to learn to love my life. I'm trying to learn how to romanticize my life and make the things that I don't enjoy, not even make them enjoyable, but I don't know. I'm really trying to learn how to stop resisting the difficulties and the uncomfortableness, because it's like I seriously live my life trying to skip out on the struggle, skip out on the discomfort, skip out on failure, skip out on confrontation, skip out on arguing, skip out on being angry, skip out on being sad, skip out on being grieving, mourning, whatever. Like, I just don't want none of the ugly parts of life, and that's not realistic. And then at the same time, I'm like, I just really feel like all my life I've been depressed, and there's nothing really that could change that, because at the end of the day, yeah, money do help, but at the end of the day, because I'm in debt so much, it like really, I can't really see it. But I'm also knowing that if I change my mind about how I feel about the things and change my frequency, then I could experience a different level of comfort and joy. Oh no, that's not good. I guess so. But anyways, it's like I know these things, but day to day, I don't apply these things. Because at the end of the day, I just be like, oh, well, what's this all for? Does it even matter? Who cares? I don't know. But I made it to work, and I'm just going to have a good day on purpose. Just be more mindful of my thoughts. Oh, that's another thing. So I'm having this like really vivid lucid dream, and I knew I was dreaming, and I just had this thought, like, I really need to unpack my trauma. Like, and when I mean unpack my trauma, I don't mean like vent or trauma dump. I'm talking about me, myself, and I decided I needed to start at my feet. I don't know why, but starting at my feet, I need to, and I'm literally like, I need to pick out the trauma. Like, I just feel like I need to cleanse and purify my body. Like, I just need to pick it out, scrub it out. And immediately I thought, I'm like, you know what? I need to start with my dad. That's so crazy. It's so crazy to me that I said that, because for the longest, I've never attributed any of my trauma to my dad. Like, I would, because, and it's so crazy because I think that his passing gave him like a pass, and I never really formulated an actual opinion about how I felt about my upbringing and his participation or lack thereof. I never really picked it apart. I was just like, oh, I'm sad, I lost my dad at 16, that's not fair. But before 16, you know, I still was affected by my dad's presence or lack thereof. So, yeah, I definitely feel like everybody came to work today, huh? Which is crazy because they said we were supposed to be missing clerks. But, girl, I can only worry about one thing at a time. And that's another thing. I really am, like, scaling down how much I'm carrying at once in my head, where I'm trying to figure out. That's what I'm saying. That's what ChatGPT really was trying to always tell me. Like, girl, you trying to figure out your whole life in one day. You need to calm down. Like, you need to make a plan and actually follow the plan and follow the system and actually, because I also was like, I want to move out of state. And I was like, I see you want to move out of state, but don't think it seems like you're trying to escape your environment, but I think you should do a 12 12 to 18 months. And I'm like, that's a long time. But I understand, because they said, it was like, don't just think of leaving and starting somewhere else. It was like, hold on, because I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it like, it was like, you don't need to figure out your career. And basically there's like, the post office is a chapter, not a life sentence. And I love this one. Your goal can be freedom, not achievement. Because I really think I'm focusing my whole life on what I've achieved, and to me, I haven't achieved anything, because I didn't complete college. I didn't complete anything. And so that's like my overarching theme of depression. It's like, well, I ain't nothing. I ain't did nothing. I can't say I know nothing. I ain't been nowhere. Da, 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 da. And they're like, you sound deeply tired. Because I was like, I don't want to work. And it's like, there's a difference between I don't want to work because I don't want to do anything, and I don't want to spend the majority of my life doing something that leaves me depleted. Because I definitely feel like at the end of the day, it's not that I don't want to work. I just don't want to work at this place. But I feel like that at every job. That's so crazy. But yeah, and they said you can move because you have a plan, and there's an important psychological difference between I need to escape and I'm choosing my next environment. And that's the thing, like, my YouTube algorithm showing me all of these people who are moving to new states and starting over. Like, this one girl moved to Atlanta, this other girl moved to Dallas. Those are the most popular states to move to right now. But that's another thing, because I'm like, I don't even know which state. That's what they're saying. Like, what environment actually do you want to live in? What lifestyle do you actually want to cultivate? What do you actually? Because I'm just like, I moved to Idaho. Why would you move to Idaho? What kind of life is you gonna live in Idaho? What do you feel like Idaho is gonna give you? Like, what are we really doing here? I decided to change my little braids today. I'm working on my signature style. Honestly, I'm not in love with these. I don't know, the other ones that I had in, the other purple ones, they didn't look too bad. But for some reason today, while I'm looking at myself now with these glasses, I don't know if it's the glasses or what, but I don't know. I don't like my face today. It's crazy. I don't like my face today. So yeah, but it is what it is. I just find it so funny how we train women and program women to want to be chosen, want to be picked by a man. And the whole time, I just feel like men don't even want the responsibility. Like, I don't think we raised our boys and raised our men like, it's up to you to choose a woman. Like, I don't know. I don't even know how I'm even saying it right now, or if it's making sense. In my head it is, but all I'm saying is that I just feel like some men aren't raised with the intention of having a responsibility of being a man in a woman's life. I don't know. But I just feel like we put so much emphasis, women put so much emphasis on what it feels like to be chosen, to be picked, and skilling up and doing all of the things to add value. But at the end of the day, like, some men, that's what I'm trying to say, is like, men don't actually have to do the work to be the one to actually have the authority to even say, I choose you. Like, I don't know. I was just in the shower today thinking to myself, like, because somebody sent me a video talking about, I love you all the time, but I don't like you. I don't understand that. Because if I love you, I'm not saying I like everybody I love, but what I'm saying is when you're in a relationship, you don't want somebody to tell you they don't like, if you don't like me, you don't love me. That's just me. I don't know, that's just me. I feel like if I found out, you know, because that be the meter for me. Like, if I don't like you no more, you can't possibly think I genuinely, like, I'm in love with you. Like, I may have love for you, like, as a person, but like, I'm not in love with you. So we shouldn't even be playing. But anyways, I just feel like we all focus as humans. We focus too much on relationships. And it's really like we need to honor and focus on ourselves, because I feel like if you like and love yourself, you are going to treat yourself with the standards that you actually want, and you're not going to accept nothing less from anybody else. Like, and I feel that, because at the end of the day, like, I genuinely feel like, you know, I can like and love myself, but if you're in my life and you're showing me things that I don't like, that's cool, but I'm not going to allow that to affect how I feel about myself, because I feel like at the end of the day, I did not love myself for a long time, and I got the love for myself from loving other people who made me love myself, like, who were showing me like, oh no, I appreciate this about you, or I love this about you, and I'm like, oh wow, I do like that about myself, I do love that about myself. It's only one person who actually made me love myself more by loving them, and that's why I love them so much, because I'm like, wow, they really showed me that I was treating myself wrong. And it's so crazy, because like everybody else would just allow me to not love myself and take advantage of me and take all the things from me, and I didn't notice it. I noticed it. And at the end of the day, you know, people notice things. I don't know. And at the end of the day, that's what makes me so depressed for real, is because of my awareness and my empathy. Like, when people share these traumatic stories with me and all, they dumping on me, I still carry that with me, and I feel somewhat responsible for changing myself so that I don't make other people feel like that. But it just get to a point where I'm constantly trying to perfect myself, trying to eliminate people from having problems with me, trying to not be the bad person in somebody else's life. But it's like, it's only so much I can control. At the end of the day, I can show up as perfect as I want to be, and somebody can still say, yeah, I don't like you, I hate you, or that really made me mad and I don't like how you do that. Like, because you can't make everybody happy. One thing about it, everybody gonna look out for themselves, so that's what you gotta do. You gotta look out for yourself. That's what I'm saying. That's what I just said. Once you love and like yourself, the rest, because that's what everybody is doing. Everybody is putting themselves first. Everybody else is thinking about themselves, saving themselves, because everybody knows that nobody's coming to save you. So everybody feel like, well, if nobody's coming to save me, I'm not saving nobody else. I'm not going to put the work in to eliminate how I'm coming out to other people, because don't nobody do that for me, and da 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 da. And then we just go back to, this is just a human experience. This is just what it is, you know? It's just what it is. And I gotta stop overthinking and overanalyzing and trying to cheat life. Like, girl, I just feel like the more I try to avoid these things, the more it keeps coming up. You can't outrun your past. It's always gonna catch up to you. And that's what I'm saying. It's like, I'm not trying to outrun it no more. I'm really just trying to unpack it. I don't know. I just feel like for me, I just feel like everybody likes to compartmentalize and pretend that things are not there. I don't like to do that. I like to address it and acknowledge it. But I have learned that being too honest and being too truthful about my flaws, that's how people start playing with you. Because I really didn't realize that people are monitoring spirits and they really in competition with you. You don't even know it. And they really like side-eyeing you, creating these crazy opinions about you and all of these other things. And I'm good. I don't trust nobody. And yeah, lie to everybody, because why not? Don't lie to yourself though. All right, love yourself, love others, and of course, mind your business. Peace.